Watch out for this Bitcoin formation. Bitcoin is creating a rising wedge formation, which is a typical bearish bias pattern, which tends to break to the downside. So we have to be careful here. Today, I will have a look at Bitcoin on several time frames, and I will also discuss some altcoins with you. A lot of altcoins have been flying lately, and I'm talking about Cardano, VeChain, Ethereum, and I will also discuss XRP with you guys. On my X channel, I will be posting everything about crypto in general. So if you don't want to miss anything about crypto in general, you can follow me on X. I also have a free Telegram group where you can join for free, and I will discuss Bitcoin more in depth with you here with you, and I will also share my trades. With that being said, let's dive into the charts. First, I want to talk with you about Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame, where we see currently creating this rising wedge formation. And a rising wedge formation tends to break to the downside because we can see a consolidation upwards. And most of the times, rising wedge break to the downside and then retest the previous support as a resistance and then look for lower prices again. So we have to be careful here trading, especially when you want to go long on Bitcoin. The US markets are closed today, so there will be no new money, no new inflow of money for the Bitcoin ETFs. This might also be an indicator for me that the buying pressure is cooling off right now, especially on this Monday where there will be no new money flowing in, and the sell pressure is increasing. So today there's a holiday in America, which is the President's Day, so the markets will be closed. Last Friday we saw an inflow of $323 million again flowing into the Bitcoin ETF, which is huge. This day on the 19th it will be zero, and yeah, maybe tomorrow it will increase again. But so for today, I expect the sell pressure will increase and the buy pressure will decrease, which can also indicate that we break down from this pattern. However, on the 4 hour time frame, we can see Bitcoin is forming this uptrend. On the upper side, the support, we can see several touch points for Bitcoin, which indicates the uptrend. Also on the top side, we can see several touch points already. There are 3 touch points, so this indicates there's some big resistance right there. This pattern is a continuation pattern, so it tends to break to the upside and continue its uptrend. So what I want to see in the coming hours is we break the top side, retest the previous resistance as support, and from there we will aim for higher levels. Of course, also we can also see Bitcoin falling from this point. Like we can see, we fall from the rising wedge, what I showed you earlier, and then we will break below this point, retest the previous support as resistance, and then look for lower prices from this point. This pattern is also already coming to an apex, and in the coming hours it will break. So we have to take a look on this pattern very carefully, and we have to be patient for whenever it breaks out. And when it breaks out, Bitcoin will decide how the day will look. If we break to the downside, it will be a bearish day in my opinion, and if we break to the top side, we can continue the bullish momentum. I also want to have a look on the Bitcoin weekly chart. As we can see, Bitcoin is looking quite strong as we are trying to break the resistance. This is the big resistance Bitcoin has to break, and we can already see a close of last week's candle above the resistance, so that's pretty bullish for me. And this week I want to see another big green candle to separate itself from the resistance. And after that, we can maybe see something like this. Then we retest the previous support as the resistance and then look for continuation to the upside. So we have to be patient what Bitcoin will do for us. But yeah, on the weekly time frame, Bitcoin is looking quite strong for me. And the next target to the upside will be around 55 or $56,000. And if we go down, yeah, from here a little bit, we can see levels around the 51 or 50K. Last week I talked a lot about VeChain. Was on the daily time frame, and we broke out from this consolidation pattern to the downside, and then we broke up, and now we are VeChain is in a very good uptrend right now. And as we can look at the 1 week time frame, we can see VeChain is running into big resistance because this resistance it's all the way back from April 2022. This is the highest price VeChain has been since April 2022, so that's huge. And you can see VeChain is having some troubles with the resistance already. So what I want to see is either way we go up and break the resistance and come down, retest the previous resistance as support and look for continuations to the upside. Or what I expect the most is we come down a little bit from here because the resistance is too strong for now, and we already saw an increase of more than 50% for VeChain last week. So we come down, retest the previous, retest the resistance again, and then we will look for lower prices. So yeah, we also have to be patient from here, and um, it's not a financial advice, but look out when you want to long at this point. If you want to go long, you have to wait for a gain of this level and then for a retest of the zone. Let's also have a look at Ethereum because Ethereum is flying like crazy, and I've been discussing the Ethereum with you when we are in this vicinity, and you can see we have a downtrend. We broke out like I expected, and from that point we are already up more than 29%, so almost 30% from that point. So that will be an insane trade. Even if you had spot orders, this is an insane trade. We can see we broke through the breakout target of $2,700. Um, we broke through it. We came back, retested previous resistance and support, and then we looked for higher prices, and we are now on an uptrend already. And from that point of the retest, we are already up for more than 7%, which is also a very good trade in my opinion. And taking trades after a retest is the most safe trade you can make because it's less, you have less risk. And yeah, of course, the returns may be a little bit lower than if you came in from here, but you have more confirmation that we are in a bullish uptrend. Um, so yeah, it's less risk from there. Then let's have a look at the Cardano daily chart. Um, we can see, like I discussed last week with you already, Cardano has been in this really big uptrend, then a consolidation to the downside with a falling wedge. So a falling wedge is a typical bullish bias pattern because after a big run up, we are consolidating and the price is coming to an apex, and then we break to the top side. From the point of breakout, we are already up for like 27% already, so that's also insane. And from the point of breakout to the breakout target at 68 cents, yeah, I think we will reach this target anytime soon. And I want to see the same thing happening for Cardano as for VeChain, that we are breaking the breakout target because this also is a resistance target. Then come back, retest it as support, and then aim for higher levels. What we can also see, because I always think in scenarios, we come at this point and then we go lower. This is also a scenario what could play out, and yeah, I want to see the breakout target getting reached, and I think we might see it already this week. And if we break this target of around the 68 cent, I think the Cardano can reach the $1 soon. And the last altcoin I want to discuss with you is XRP. I want to see it on the weekly time frame, and as you can see, we are running into big resistance because we can see several touch points here at this level. First, we can see support. We broke down. We tested as resistance again, resistance, resistance. We broke up. Then we came down again, so it was like more of a fake out. Um, resistance, resistance. We came up, and now it acts as resistance again. So what I want to see is a clear break from this point, and then we come down and test it as support again, or we come down again and we reach an apex pretty soon, and that will have a massive effect on the big impulse on Ripple next. In the coming weeks, we will see a big impulse for XRP, and yeah, we can also see this uptrend forming on the weekly time frame. So yeah, I hope it's a continuation pattern, and we might see a big impulse to the top side for XRP. But we have to be patient. I'm also a holder of XRP, so of course I want to see more of bullish continuation than a bearish one. But yeah, XRP is having a hard time in the last boom of in the last bear market. We didn't see any bullish momentum in the last years. All the other altcoins are literally flying in lately. I want to see a big impulse for XRP, and of course I want to see that $1 target getting hit sooner than later. So yeah, let's keep an eye on Bitcoin now for now with this rising wedge formation. We can also already see we are getting a bit of a rejection from the top side already. So let's see what happens for what's going to happen for Bitcoin today. This was it for today. I hope you had a great weekend, and don't forget to follow me on X. And if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up under this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to never miss a video. So this was it for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.